Because I'd expect our dudes to start like farming and all that, but they're not. But at least now we have food. We saved our guys from starving the hell to death. So that's a good thing. And people are actually showing up. We got even more dudes.
Say that this city has plenty of food to go around.
Yeah, well, we didn't a month ago. This work needs laborers who can be trained at a work camp. Are we actually gonna start working on stuff? Okay, yeah, they're getting back out into the fields. Good. If we can get a second harvest. People love me. Alright. Amazing. Let's hold a festival because people like me. Alright, so looks like there's too little entertainment. Well, you have a juggler, like just deal with it, jerks. Fine, we'll get you some more jugglers so you can be happy. Fucking the people who live in this city are just never pleased. They always want more. Your city suffers from health problems. Malaria and disease are common. Okay, so we need like... Oh god. Okay, we need an apothecary. And a physician. Just... Yeah, that makes sense. We got the plague. Ungrateful bastards is right. So what is it? The fishing's ops in local community is healthy and fit. No, they're not. They're freaking have skulls over their houses. Like, that's not healthy and fit. That's dying and dead. These people, yeah, house is currently infected. Like, these doctors suck. Oh yeah, these guys have malaria too. Jesus Christ. Employees needed. Yeah, because everyone's dying. Like, our population is going down because everyone's falling over and hacking their lungs out. We definitely have a problem here. The problem is, yeah. Lavish festival. All right. Well, we've lost like 300 people to the Black Death, and let's hold a parade. This guy is moving out. He's just like this bullshit. I came here for the figs, and then I died. Life sucks for an Egyptian. Everyone's healthy and fit, yeah. Community is healthy and fit, yeah, that's great.
I've had people come in for checkups just because they've nothing better to do.
They have nothing better to do, yeah, than just keel over dead. Do a better job, butthole. Alright. I'm not impressed by the number of workers we're getting here. So I think we're gonna need another couple work camps. And then we're gonna get some more farms going. And how is this road gonna work? Okay, we can actually go out there. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can eat whatever you want as long as it's figs. Because we ain't got any other food. So, suck it up. And if you don't like figs, well, don't move here. You're gonna hate it. how many bazaars? We got one bazaar? They seem to be doing a pretty good job, though. Yeah, we got plenty of cool stuff. Beautification. Let's see. We can spend on large statues. Like, Jesus, that's a huge statue. Yeah, let's get some of these. Like, everyone died. Well, yeah, everyone's dying again. Christ. We need more doctors. We need more workers. But everyone keeps dying. And I think we have a distribution problem with our food. I just have a hunch. Has no access to any local religious facilities. Ah, they can't pray. Well, we'll build a giant... The god of the Nile flood blesses the city with its sincere devotion. All farms will harvest double. Awesome. And we won. Alright, we're about to place another, like, temple down because of that. But we've won that scenario.
Your own citizens are beginning to look to you as their caretaker, and neighboring cities also hail you as a provider in times of need.
Oh yeah, provider of malaria. Awesome, so we are now in the archaic period. Oh, just watch everything go straight to hell.
Along the sacred Nile River, powerful chieftains
This game is impossible to stream. Like,
leading
it locks your window.
and spirit to tame the wild landscape and bring forth the bounty of Egypt.
Check out those awesome graphics.
Villages grow into prosperous cities. Earthen bricks, baked under the desert sun, become sacred tombs to forever house the souls of their departed nobles.
Well, when we're not too busy to cure your malaria.
As the people who live along the Nile still struggle to survive in this harsh environment, a local king named Narmer has risen to power. Though Narmer has dominion over much of this land, full unification of the Twin Kingdoms has yet to be achieved. In commemoration of his accession, Narmer wishes your family to establish and govern a new city at Nekhen. This city will have
Okay, we're supposed to...
the gods of Egypt and numerous places of entertainment.
So we're supposed to develop culture, and by culture they mean beer. Okay, we need beer and religion. This is how you control people. Beer and something to be, you know, you want to give them all the beer so that they do really stupid shit, and then you tell them God hates them for doing all that stupid shit they just did, and then they feel so bad about it that they have to work. So let's take a look. What do we have? We can farm for barley and grain. So grain would be like bread, obviously. So that's gonna, and then barley is gonna be, I guess, just beer. I guess you can eat barley too. What else do we have on the map? Industrial raw materials. We just have clay pits. I was looking for gold, and it doesn't look like we have any gold. And we have extra area over there. And we do not have much in the way of room to work with, so I think we're gonna have to build all of our stuff around our food source. Yeah, so let's get rid of the trees to start with. We're good primitive civilizations. We're gonna bulldoze the shit out of the forest. Just like, fuck you, forest. We don't need your shit anymore. Get the hell out of here. Excellent. That's what we need to do. So we need farms. We're gonna need people to start with, and then we're gonna need stuff to brew beer with. So let's get our basic road situation going here. Alright, so that's one. And I should kind of start with the plan of where people are going to live. So I think people are going to live kind of like, so it's 1, 2, 1. Can I not build there? Okay. We need to get our housing blocks up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to kind of build a mirror city, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A mid-range, it depends on what kind of particles they are. Like, even back in college, you could have 100,000 particles that were all just, you know, like 2D, one texture sized things. So a decent system nowadays, it's usually limited by your pixel shader and like what you're doing for blending and if the particles are sorted or have anything going on in that sort of sense. Let's see, are people starting to show up? Okay, yeah, people are showing up from the south. Mid-range system, all at once in a game. Let's just throw a ballpark out there. 32 by 32 texture being drawn. You know, like maybe 15,000, no problem. It depends if they're actual particles or if they're game objects. Like if game objects usually have a whole bunch of other crap, like they get updated or whatever. The particles, also it depends on how the particles are updated, if you're GPU bound or CPU bound. Like the particles could be described mathematically or whatever. I would say a super unoptimized system, you could get, you know, like 10 to 20,000 particles. Just particles with position, so just, you know, like pixel sand sort of stuff. You could get a lot. Like, people have been doing stuff like that forever. I don't know, just even doing like a naive thing, you should be able to get, you know, hundreds of thousands of particles. You're going to be limited by if you have to actually update those things, but drawing them, yeah, I'd be surprised if you couldn't get hundreds of thousands. So we're still going to be working on these farms. So, okay, we're going to need, like, here. Let's just kind of work on the outside in. And then we're going to need farms for barley. So we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. We're going to need lots and lots of workers. So, in order to accommodate all these workers, we're actually going to make another little thing here and throw our worker line over there. And let's turn the speed up so we can actually, like, play the game. Here come all the dudes. As usual, the first thing we need is a firehouse. So we're going to get a firehouse on either side. And I think we're also going to throw up our roadblocks so that we don't have our dudes roaming all over the damn city like madmen. Almost entirely particle based. There's some cool stuff. You should check out one of my one of the people I went to college with, his game Pixel Sand recently came out with on Steam. And it's all like everything in the world is made of pixels, and the pixels have different types, and all that sort of cool stuff. I would alt-tab and provide a link, but if I alt-tab, this game might crash, so I will not do that. Alright, so we're going to need a firehouse, we're going to need an architect's post, we're going to need a police station. We don't need too many of those. And then we're going to need water supply. And we're going to need those apothecaries because holy crap. Everyone was dying of the plague last time. I mean, we're going to need work camps. Yeah, this is what I screwed up. I should have made these earlier. But we definitely need lots of work camps. But yeah, if you want to make a game that's particle based, like, there's some really cool stuff there. Like, I would definitely recommend playing with it. And you wouldn't have to really make a game. Make like a science experiment. There are really cool things you can do with lots of particles, especially when they're points. You know, give them different densities, make them react and explode, and you know, spawn other particles and all sorts of cool stuff. Alright, so we need some granaries. And I think we're going to have, like, kind of granary town. Oh, Jesus, I need to make these right now. Yeah, we're going to need to put a granary over there as well. And, oh, man, we need to get these guys... We need... Oh, they're all dead. Son of a bitch. The Great Flood. I think we need... Where's the damn... Ah, the speed's too high. Where are... Where's industry? I need a place to put crap. Yeah, alright, a storage yard. Okay, I need one of those. Actually, I need a lot of them. Where should I put... This city is designed horribly. Who designed this damn place? Alright, so we need kind of like a row of these things. Ah, what am I doing? Alright. So we'll get this eventually. Do we actually get any food? We got like 100 pieces of wheat. Man, all of our citizens are gonna starve to death. That's okay. One person's gonna get food. Just one. We need more firehouses, because, holy crap. 500 people. They want to live in a city without food. It's a great time to be alive, let me tell you. Okay, so we have a lot of gods to please here, so let's start pleasing them. So Ra, Osiris, and Bast all are going to be doing their thing. Let's actually throw this down here. Awesome. Alright, so we're getting back to actually doing stuff, and we need pottery. Okay, so the next thing we should get is pottery going. We might want to get water. No, it looks like just pottery. Alright. Raw materials, clay pits. Okay, so we're gonna need clay pits. Needs to be near water. So let's just get like a whole bunch of clay pits. Just like that, like clay pit row right here. And then we're gonna need some potters. And they'll be working over here. I tend to over-engineer things. Like, it's like, why set up one pottery, pottery barn when you can set up 15? It's just like, God, it's ridiculous. And then we're also going to need a brewer, so we're going to need a brewery. So let's make 2 breweries. These guys are just standing guard at their warehouses, doing absolutely nothing. And these guys they're counting all the figs and the food that we don't have. It's a great day to be one of them. Yeah. Employees are needed. Okay, so we need more people. And the brewery is having a detriment. I don't know. Needs food. Okay, so everybody is just starving to death. That's literally what's happening. Well, we're on that. We got people idolize me as a god. Well, I mean, there are worse people to idolize. But usually those people feed you first. Alright, so we got people roaming through town. They've got tons of bricks. I should probably have made more localized industry. Like, set up blocks where these guys aren't roaming through the entirety of the frickin' town. Okay, note to self. We don't need a storage yard for bricks. We can actually just take the bricks straight to the pot makers. And this is ancient Egypt, so pots are legal. Not paying tax. Alright, so everything is having a detrimental impact. So why don't we do what we always do? What's a conservatory? What's a conservatory? I guess I'll have to build one and find out. A conservatory is... With no training staff, the school cannot train any... Alright, so... Okay, conservatory is... there's a bandstand sort of thing. So a bandstand is like a bigger version of a booth, and jugglers and other people can come and entertain the masses. Well, let's get some jugglers going on here. We'll put the... I would imagine that the conservatory would actually detract from the local people. They'd be all pissed off. These people are learning how to play instruments poorly. Alright, we're finally actually going to have some food here is what it looks like. Gonna fill up all of this crap. Yeah. We're not going to starve to death this winter. And it looks like they're putting all the grain... There must be something else we can do with grain. Other than just eat it. Because the storage areas are taking grain as well. I love it how we have absolutely no food in the city, but we've got beer. that's how we do it in ancient Egypt. You're like, oh, you want food? Here's ale. Like, this isn't food. You'd be like, just drink it and shut the hell up. Okay. These guys are busy making pottery. Alright, I think we'll probably need another bazaar to distribute all this awesome loot that we have. And we're definitely going to need like more granaries. No, Cortana, go away. Jesus Christ. I'm glad the game did not just freaking crash on me. Okay. We need more people. How are we going to get more people? We're going to get more people by putting down more housing. And we should put it down here. Alright. We need more workers. Why are you guys? You have no food. Okay. Well, we actually have the food problem starting to be solved now. So that should be good. But we're definitely going to start running into some problems with scaling up. It's always with the damn fires in this game. I am awful at organizing this stuff. This game. This needs an intersection, so we need one more road here, and then we can put down a bandstand. Alright, that looks cooler. And we need more water. Alright, we're slowly figuring out how to actually play this game. We need beer, water, pottery, and food. And of course, Jesus. We need Egyptian Jesus, which is Ra, Bast, and Ptah, and Osiris, and all that. I mean, there's not many people who don't know of the great jugglers of ancient Egypt. They're just everywhere. Finances, taxation. A large city needs to bring in additional revenue. Well, hell yeah, we do. We're not making any money. Alright, so if you build a mansion for yourself, you can draw a personal salary. Awesome. Okay, so we need a personal mansion because, hell yes, we need a personal mansion. We're in Egypt. Fuck you, give me money. We need a village palace next to our personal mansion because we're assholes. And then we need to start collecting taxes because, I mean, we just need to collect taxes. That's what we do. Let's go put it over in that area. And we're gonna, because we're collecting taxes, we're definitely gonna need some more police. So let's plop down some police offices just so nobody robs us at the palace. So let's see. I am going to draw an absolute just a noble salary. Your home is one of the most desirable addresses. Your mansion gives you the authority to draw a salary. Right. So this should like boost the desirability of this area. So when we actually have like some people live here in this super desirable chunk of land. We're gonna quickly run out of money here, aren't we? I like how we have our priests running out here. they're gonna convert all the workers to follow Bast and Ptah. Awesome, it looks like we're slowly getting there. A nearby granary is having a detrimental effect. Granaries, yeah, nobody likes granaries. So we can do some beautification though, right? Like, giant statue. Maybe a small statue? Yeah. We'll just line this whole place with statues and you guys will be happy because of it. 1,000 people. Excellent. Then we can build plaza stuff, and we're really just making stuff look pretty so that we can level up our dudes. Why are all of you guys dying? The brewery? You're too close to the brewery? Well, man. Brewery. Alright, everybody hates the damn breweries. Alright, well, we're gonna delete the breweries then. We'll throw them over here. Out of money. Alright. We can't move breweries. The only way we can move buildings is by blowing them up. We ran out of money, but this game kind of gives you more money when you run out of money for the first couple missions. And we're again out of food. Damn. That whole food problem. Well, let's make sure that we do not accept any more straw. Yeah, let's say empty that. Empty. All right. Empty. Because I think what's happening is all of our food is turning into straw, and I think straw is used for something else, like bricks. Just buy everything? Yeah. Well, you run out of money eventually. Let's see, tax rate. Currently working. Alright, so people could be like super angry with me if I tax it too much. Which kind of makes sense. These guys don't have water. Well, they'll get water soon. The water dude will be roaming around eventually. I think we're actually doing pretty well. Interesting that these farms didn't get flooded. Yeah, we're all backed up with all these guys who... what are they trying to do?
No one can accept these goods. That's okay. I can use the rest.
Well, no, there's the granary can accept the grain. Christ. I guess we'll accept all the straw. Yeah, I think what happened was it got turned into straw, and as a result, we weren't filling up our granaries. And when it gets turned into straw, it can't turn into grain again. That sucks. We're gonna run out of food again. No. You have spurned Ra. Oh no. How the hell? We didn't spurn Ra. We gave him a fucking temple and everything. Fine, Ra, you greedy bastard. We'll give you another temple, you stupid bird man. And we'll give another one to Osiris and another one to. Is that bad? We didn't. All right. Yeah. Okay. There we go. This is to Osiris. This is to Ra, and then we need one to Bast. Straw for horses? Yeah, maybe. These guys are all.
I can't find a place to live.
These guys are all getting kicked out. Get the hell out of my city. Everybody's getting kicked out because
Collecting taxes from these rundown houses. It's hardly worth my time.
even the tax collectors are pissed off. That's how you know it's bad. Well, it looks like the water dude is not visiting everybody, so we need another water dude. We are actually getting some modest homesteads, which is good. The sturdy hut. Okay, these guys are just pissed off because their neighbors are drunk all the time. And we're actually starting to fill up with booze and pottery over there, which is good. Civilizations are built on booze. People are extremely pleased with me. Well, good. Well, good. They should. Now, the cool thing is, later in this game, we don't just have to manage, like, people in a city roaming around. We actually have to, like, fight off invading armies. And it's kind of interesting. These guys don't even have water. We are without water. Where the hell's the water dude? We got... Fine, we'll get another water supply guy just because life sucks around here. The firehouse. The firehouse is keeping you from burning down. You should be grateful for that firehouse. Remember, if you don't like your surroundings, we may just bulldoze your property. So, keep your chin up. Excuse me. So are we actually getting enough food, or are we going to have to do some emergency shenanigans here to make sure we actually get enough food? I like how we got the police officer patrolling the fields. And the firemen patrolling the fields as well. City health is getting worse, and a plague could strike at any time. Jesus Christ. Okay, we do not need a goddamn plague. So, let's get some apothecaries and physicians stat. So what does he say? A local community is healthy and fit. Yeah, perfect for a plague, because you know I'm getting pop-ups that everybody's gonna keel over in about 30 seconds. He went to upstairs medical college. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Alright, so we don't have a pretty area for these guys. Well, that's fine. We'll just build some statues to ourselves. Make ourselves feel better. Yeah, see? Just having something cool to look at, and all of a sudden these guys turn into superhumans. What about you? Sturdy hut. They don't like the huts. Well, I don't like the huts either. Let's build prettier roads around here. So what is this? This guy has straw? Okay, so maybe it creates straw as well as other things? And there's like nothing you can do about it. Like, so I just need more storage yard space for straw. Yeah. So there's nothing I can do about that straw shenaniganry. I just have to deal with it. Or maybe if there's not a granary, it gets immediately turned into straw. People are very pleased with me. Alright. Well, I know we just need more food, and that's a huge issue. I think we're gonna have to actually go across the river. So how do we do that? There's a bridge, so we could like make a bridge. Alright, bridges are tiny though. We need a ferry. And yeah, we're gonna have to have like a little work. Oh god. It's a fucking plague. We're screwed. Look at all these people who are gonna die. Oh no. Oh no. The physician said everybody was fit and healthy. Doctors lied to me. Oh yeah, we have too few we have too few people in the city now because literally we just lost like 500 people to frickin' Egyptian flu. Oh god. Well, we needed more food, and that was a big problem. I guess we don't need nearly as much food if everybody who lives in our city dies. Great job, team. Yeah, everybody's dying. Crap. Well, what we should be able to do at least is ignore all that horrible mess that's happening over there. Let's build some more farms. No, we don't care. I'm gonna ignore everything that's burning right now. It's okay. Everything's fine. People are pleased with me. People like me. Nothing's wrong. Why would you even say something that is wrong? Alright, so we've got our... We're getting our farms over here on. People are immigrating to the city. Yeah, there's... We lost literally half our city to the Great Scourge. And now, like... We've got... We've got just tons of people migrating in. They're like, "Oh, awesome! Everyone died. Great! So that means we can come there and die of a horrible plague." It sounds like a great idea. So what we're gonna need to do actually is over here. I'm gonna make a small community. They're going to need a water supply. They're going to need a firehouse. They're going to need an architect's post. They're going to need a bazaar. Actually, they're not going to need a lot of this stuff at all. We might as well try a little bit. And we're going to need a work camp over here. Disease strikes, malaria. No, please don't. Alright, we got people actually using the ferry and moving in. city needs more workers. So what are we actually trying to do? What is our... Hold a new festival. We do not have a festival square. Review your mission. Okay, yeah. We need 10 modest apartments. And modest apartments are these. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So why aren't these guys upgrading? They need more stuff. More huts need food from the bazaar. Okay, so we need more food. That's what it's looking like. So, well, we're working on the food problem. We need more storage. And we're back up to our pre Black Death levels of population. Excellent. So everyone hates the bazaar, that's fine. We really just need to get people over here to work so we can get some more food going on. Alright. All their buildings are just gonna collapse, catch on fire. Everyone's gonna die a horrible death. But we definitely need... Hey, we won! Awesome! Everybody move back into their buildings after dying. And we actually... If we continue governing for like 2 more years, I think we can squirrel away more cash, but let's not.
Well done. Thanks to your capable leadership, Egyptian civilization has advanced considerably and will continue to do so in the coming decades.
So what are we supposed to do here?
After a lengthy struggle, King Hor-Aha has managed to
Hor-
unite the twin kingdoms of Upper and Lower Egypt and proclaimed himself Pharaoh over all Egypt. As a sign of his absolute sovereignty and the establishment of this, the first dynasty of Egypt, Hor-Aha has ordered the founding of an imposing capital at Men-Nefer, from which he may govern this fledgling nation.
These sounds...
Because of your
all these
many generations
all these
of
places
faithful
sound
service
so
to Israel,
vulgar.
Pharaoh has chosen you to be the architect of this splendid city. Because the capital is the very symbol of our kingdom, its citizens must enjoy a quality of life heretofore unknown in this land.
Alright, cool. Okay. Begin by planning the areas. By now you know that people need... Alright, you must provide some housing with pottery, beer, entertainment, access to religious services. Yeah, so we need to do a whole hell of a lot of stuff. And they gave us a hell of a lot of room to work with here. Wow, okay. So let's take stock of what we've got going on. Marshes that have nothing in them. It looks like our biggest problem is gonna be food. Like, we can't grow anything. That's unfortunate. So, like, we're gonna have to just get a crap load of food and do all that. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break here, just a minute, quick bio break, and I'll be back to keep seeing how many houses we can burn down. So I will be back in just a minute. So I'm gonna need to figure out, like, we're gonna be super limited by food here, so it's gonna be important to grow up and not out, I guess. Because I don't see anything that we can get for food. Maybe there's some sort of import mechanic in this mission or something. But I'm trying to think also, what kind of city do we need here? I am thinking that we do like some sort of wheel or something like that. Like, if we take this road out to here, like, we're gonna need work camps and all that stuff coming over here. But where do we want our city to start? So we're like, if we are... That's like... So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then what we do is maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something kind of like that, where we put all our services for this block over there. So we do something over here where we do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. Well, this should be 4. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. This just looks so odd. I'm just experimenting with what we can actually do with some sort of strange arrangement. And this would go, I guess, all the way out to here, and we kind of go like this. Well, obviously I screwed up by 1. But whatever, we'll try it out. So let's throw our speed up a little bit. So maybe these guys start roaming over here. And let's get our farms going. We have chickpeas and barley. Okay, so maybe chickpeas are better. Let's get our roads going. So these don't need anything over here. So we can actually do like this and this. Yeah, it seems like it's super important to be efficient with your farms. So we've got our guys moving in. If you build it, yeah, they definitely show up. We'll try it at 70 for a little bit here. We're definitely gonna need our first bunch of everything, which is a firehouse, an architect's post, and obviously we need a tax collector. We'll get a tax collector later. We need a water supply. So let's get one there. Finish your homework. Oh, good job, Sinacron. It is important to do your work. Alright. So we've got people who aren't going to burn to the ground. We're going to need a granary. The granary, it looks like it's probably just fine if we throw like granaries and all that stuff far away. So why don't we just do that? Get 2 granaries up there. Employees needed. Yes, we know. A midterm tomorrow. What sort of midterm, if you don't mind sharing? Let's get some shrines. Alright, people are immigrating. They should be. They should be. Circuit analysis. So you're going to be drawing a whole bunch of circuit diagrams and all that sort of stuff. That can be pretty interesting. That might be a fun midterm. I don't know. I always thought some midterms, some classes in college and all that stuff was all. Some of them were awful and just like boring and stupid, but I don't know. We actually got to do cool stuff like that. Those were usually pretty fun. Alright, so we're gonna need a bazaar. That's definitely true. I think we can pop this thing up to 80 speed. And we definitely want like a village palace. I think we just chuck the palace down right next to these dudes, and they'll be super happy with us. These guys don't even have food yet, but that doesn't matter. They still are getting super happy. And we'll need 1 tax collector and a roadblock. A roadblock out here. Yeah, okay, so that's like our entire city is confined to